Okay, so I want to talk about the scene that completely breaks the Star Wars universe for me. It occurs in The Last Jedi, and it occurs when the gal here from Jurassic Park with the purple hair decides to do this. I know. No, don't let them destroy every bit of tension that's ever occurred in Star Wars. Why would you do that? I don't know, but they're going to do it anyway. Yep, here we go. We're about to destroy all the tension that's ever existed in any of the films, so these two look like they have to poop. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that Chipotle! And here we go. And bam. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so not only does that destroy that ship, but it destroys all the tension that's ever existed in any of the Star Wars movies. The reason why I say that is, up until now, the only time the movies have ever referenced even the possibility of a ship at light speed colliding with something was, I believe, in A New Hope, and it was Han Solo talking about the complex equations and everything that goes into plotting a course that doesn't smash you into the side of a planet. Take a few moments to get the coordinates from the Navi computer.
Are you kidding? At the rate they're gaining?
Traveling through hyperspace ain't like dust and crops, boy. Without precise calculations, we'd fly right through a star or bounce too close to a supernova and then it end your trip real quick, wouldn't it?
Now, you'd need a pretty advanced computer that could plot a trajectory like this without ever smacking into anything. Ever. But the computer in this is just like, okay, yeah, press a couple buttons. I'm totally cool with that. No feedback or like, are you sure? Or, I can't let you do that, Dave. The risk is unacceptable. Like, no, not at all. It has no problem with it. But I mean, like, it's like these guys figured out, no! That's how you get a rectal prolapse, by the way. And wham, okay. So, why do I have such a problem with this above and beyond the fact that it was so easy for her to accomplish it? And what do I mean by it destroys Star Wars? Well, if you take a cruiser the size of hers and accelerate it beyond the speed of light, it's going to do a hell of a lot more than just slice through this little ship. The entire ship would be obliterated, everything around it would be obliterated. The explosion would probably wipe out anyone and everyone in the immediate vicinity. In fact, it's very likely that it would have killed all of the rebels as well. Again, you take something the size of a spaceship and accelerate it to the speed of light, and I mean, holy hell. Forget all other kinds of conventional weapons. This is the only weapon you would ever need. And so it renders the Death Star completely pointless because, well, all they'd have to do is equip a TIE fighter with a hyperdrive and smash it into a planet, and it would destroy the whole planet. But say they built it anyway just so they could have, a tangible muscle to flex. Well, and the rebels didn't need to sacrifice hundreds of their pilots by, staging this massive assault on the Death Star. All they needed to do was, again, take an X-Wing and smash it into the side of the Death Star at light speed. And you don't even need to call it a suicide mission because we've already established in all of the movies that droids can pilot ships. They have the ability to take over the controls and they can plot courses and initiate light speed. So really, every space battle that has occurred where there's at least one ship that's capable of faster than light travel, or in the case of every space battle in these movies where all the rebel ships are equipped with the ability to travel at light speed, then, well, say you're going up against 5 Star Destroyers. Okay, great. Take 5 X-Wings and have each one plot a course into the fucking dead center of each Star Destroyer, hit light speed, and boom, battle over. No one dies on the Rebels' side, and they only lose 5 ships to destroy 5 Death Stars. Well, you lose far more ships than that with their conventional battles. See, this is why I have a problem with this. It completely destroys the need for everything that they've done in every single movie. It makes it all pointless. The fact that this character was able to pull this off means everybody that has died in a space battle was completely pointless. Now, I've seen some videos where people are claiming that, oh, well, it's not really that good of a weapon because you can see that it didn't do that much damage to the enemy ship. All right, look, I can suspend a lot of disbelief, like the fact that a tangible object cannot actually be accelerated beyond the speed of light. But there needs to be a line somewhere. And I'm sorry, but kinetic energy is a simple equation of mass times velocity squared. which is why, well, if I throw a pebble at you, it doesn't do much damage. But if I take a bullet, accelerate it to 3,000 feet per second, the same mass as that pellet, all of a sudden it can explode a watermelon on impact. Well, the same thing would be applicable here. You take something the size of a starship and accelerate it beyond the speed of light, well, the Lorentz effect is going to compact its density into a pretty small space. And so you're talking about an immense reaction and unleashing of energy when it impacts. So yeah, an X-Wing traveling at light speed would absolutely obliterate an entire planet if it hit. The effect would be incredibly devastating. Way more so than you see in this scene. I mean, the reality is that if she accelerated her ship to light speed and hit that other ship with it, it would obliterate everything in the immediate area. No question.